I'm Ashley Kyle with Bob Spicer, and this is your Lake TV News Update brought to you by Old Kinderhook. Today we'll be talking about the best chef at the lake, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Lake Ozark bars, progress with Isla del Sol, a seasonal visitor to the lake, School of the Osage Talk Space, and lots more. But first, here's a word from our sponsor, Old Kinderhook.
Old Kinderhook at Lake of the Ozarks has everything for your getaway in one convenient location, featuring a Tom Weiskopf-designed golf course. The trophy room offers a unique dining experience with an amazing view serving breakfast, lunch, and casual dining. Old Kinderhook is your perfect stay and play destination, offering nightly and weekly accommodations, marina facilities, a luxurious spa, and an event space to host a variety of different occasions. Discover your place at the lake. Call for 2014 rates and information, or visit us online.
The competition was heated, but one chef came out on top at the final round of the Silver Cup Chef's Auction. Ruthie Dees took home the top honors, and People's Choice Award went to J.J. Coolpeepers. This is the 5th year for the competition, sponsored by Seven Springs Winery, and funds raised by the event benefit the Tri-County YMCA.
Well, there's a special visitor to the lake area this time of year as it migrates to northern breeding grounds, the white pelican. Starting now all the way until June, it's not uncommon to see pelicans taking a break at the lake as they head further north. In fact, Pelican Point at the 6-mile marker played host to a squadron of pelicans last week. Yep, a group of pelicans can be known as a squadron, a pod, or a scoop. The explorers, Lewis and Clark, recorded seeing pelicans on sandbars along the Mississippi River. Their numbers were in decline until about 1960, but now white pelicans are on the rebound and can be sometimes seen in groups or scoops of 200.
Several Lake Ozarks bars are racing against the time to open before the busy season begins. Last week, the City Board issued liquor license to Buffalo Wild Wings, El Gallito, and Trappers as they prepared to open their doors. None of the restaurants have announced an opening date, but speculation places El Gallito to open in May and Trappers and Buffalo Wild Wings opening in April.
A causeway connecting Isla del Sol with the mainland is one step closer to approval, looks like. Ameren has approved Rockwood Bank's proposal, and it now sits with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. That's not the least bit of red tape for the land bridge, however. If FERC approves the proposal, it would then be up to the Army Corps of Engineers to clear the design. Rockwoods has proposed the road would be about 570 feet long, 20 feet wide, and would have guardrails and lighting for the nighttime. In response to concerns about the project's effect on fish habitat, the bank has proposed including concave dugouts in the bank as well as culverts that would allow the fish to pass through all the way underneath the causeway.
County and federal officials arrested a Max Creek man late last week after they said he failed to register as a sex offender at his residence. Charlie Duke was arrested in his home at the 100 block of Tick Hollow Road and was taken by U.S. Marshals to a federal detention center in Jefferson City.
Two fires at the same time in Sunrise Beach left crews thankful for help from other local departments. On Saturday, February 22nd, firefighters were called to a house fire on Gardenia Lane. 5 minutes later, the department received another call about a brush fire on Winding Ashley Road. Firefighters from 4 other districts helped Sunrise Beach crews put out the 2 fires. The first blaze left a home pretty badly damaged, but the district reported nobody was injured in either incident.
Last week, School of the Osage got a chance of a lifetime to talk with real astronauts in space. Mike Hopkins, a School of the Osage graduate, and Rick Mastriano discussed life and research aboard the International Space Station. At Lake TV's Sean Coper was there.
About a year ago, we applied for the downlink conversation with Mike from the International Space Station. So it's been about a year since we filled out the application. We are excited that it happened for our students. He is such an inspiration for all of us here at School of the Osage, being an alumni, and it's been quite an event. We did watch him in September on his launch, and we had a launch assembly for that. And so, you know, it's very fitting that we now had a Skype conversation about 2 weeks before he returns to Earth, and I know he's probably excited to see his family again. We started about a week ago, going through some steps and working with the technology and with NASA. They're great to work with, very knowledgeable, and they talked us through it step by step what we needed to do, and we worked through our technology specialists here in the district. And Mr. Dernan, our assistant principal, worked with both of them, putting them together.
Only a few were selected. We were fortunate to be one of those schools, and NASA selected us. We used Mr. Hopkins as someone really in our favor to get this done, and from there it was just a matter of continuous communication with us and NASA and our school and our kids to get this done today.
Gentlemen, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules and having this conversation with School of the Osage. We are so very proud of you, Mike Hopkins, and being a part of our memories here at School of the Osage, and what an inspiration you have been to all of our students. Thank you very much.
Well, Mike, oh, they're clapping. Well, I just want to say thanks to everybody there at School of the Osage. I'm absolutely so proud to be an alumni of School of the Osage, and I'm just I want to say thank you as well to all of the teachers and everybody there, because for all you kids, all you students there, you are getting a great start in life. Take advantage of it. Follow your dreams, and it's just a wonderful experience, a wonderful place to grow up.
Hopkins, who is a Missouri native and a 1987 graduate of School of the Osage, is in the final weeks of his 6-month mission.
A group of Camdenton students refined their business skills last month at a Future Business Leaders of America Leadership Conference. More than a dozen Camdenton high schoolers gained distinction in leadership competitors at the event, and some of the eligible ones to compete will be competing at the State Leadership Conference in April.
Shady Gators is still looking for parking, but with owner Gregory Pruitt's latest proposal, Shady Gators neighbors aren't biting. Pruitt has proposed the construction of a retail general store as well as Shady Gators satellite parking on Bittersweet Road. But a member of the local property owners association called the idea commercial creep and said it would negatively affect property values. Residents in the area have complained for years about the lack of parking along Bittersweet Road, especially during busy weekends. The Camden County Planning and Zoning Commission will consider the rezoning needed for Pruitt's project at their meeting later this month.
On Friday, St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Laurie will be offering an all-you-can-eat fish fry. The event is sponsored by the Knights of Columbus. Tickets are $8 for adults, $4 for the kids. The fish fry will be every Friday through Lent until Good Friday. Now, here's a look at events happening around the lake this week.
It's the last week to order native plants at wholesale prices through the Lake of the Ozarks Watershed Alliance. Visit sosloa.org for more information.
On Saturday, the Versailles Royal Theater will feature a comedy hypnotist. The show begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 if you're a student.
On Friday and Saturday, the Sound of the Beatles will come to the stage at Main Street Music Hall. Tickets to see the Liverpool Legends are $25 for adults and $20 for children. Premium seats are available for $30. On Saturday and Sunday, the Camdenton Chamber of Commerce will be hosting the 35th Annual Products and Services Show. The event will be held at the Country Club Hotel in Lake Ozark from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. This has been your Lake TV News Update brought to you by Old Kinderhook. We'll see you next time.